I am Brandon Manajak, and I will be giving Crazy Phil a tattoo with a homemade tattoo gun.
My name is Mikey Vigilante, and I work at Splash of Color Tattoos in East Lansing, Michigan.
My name's Lauren Eglund, and I will be building a tattoo gun, but I will not tattoo anybody with it. You're gonna need zip ties, tape layer motor, dental floss, India ink, ballpoint pens, sewing needles. So that's pretty much everything you need. Now it just needs to be put together.
I've been tattooing now for about 6.5 years. I started when I was 19. I was going to art school at Grand Valley, and I got extremely bored sitting in front of an easel. I had gotten tattoos before and was really intrigued by the whole lifestyle, the art, the smell of the shop. So I dropped out of school for a couple years and was fortunate enough to find someone to apprentice me and teach me how to tattoo. We have an autoclave in-house, of course. All of our needles are single-use and are disposed of in sharps containers as soon as we're done with the tattoo. Everything is run through the autoclave prior to use. And a spore test is essentially a biological indicator system that we use with a third-party laboratory where they send us an active spore, and we basically run these packets in our autoclave once a week, send the packet to the laboratory, they test it to make sure all the stuff is dead, and then send us a certification that our autoclave is indeed working. Use chemical indicators and chemical integrators. It essentially sterilizes equipment. The responsibility that goes along with being a tattoo artist is great. You know, you're making permanent marks, you're breaking skin. If you're not doing things right, you could seriously fuck someone's life. And that's my big problem with people that are doing homemade stuff and just being dangerous like that. People that generally work out of their homes are using non-sterile equipment. They're reusing needles, they're spreading hepatitis, HIV, any other disease that may be associated with bloodborne pathogens. A certain part of me has a soft side for it because it's how tattoos started. I mean, it was very primitive, you know. But I think in this day and age, it's just dangerous.
I'm not too concerned about the safety hazards of getting a homemade tattoo. I mean, done stupider things. It has its dangers, but I'm not too worried about it at all. Didn't actually think twice. I find pleasure in pain, I guess. I've always been a fan of Brandon's designs, and so I liked some of the stuff we drew and decided it'd be cool to do one.
It's something that has created a really bad stigma for the tattoo industry. And it's something that we as professional tattoo artists are trying to get away from. You know, it's something that we want to be safe, something we want to be professional, something that we want people to appreciate as an art form, not as something associated with prison, thugs, bikers, you know, that sort of thing. It's not just that.
I'm definitely for homemade tattoos. I think, you know, obviously if you want quality, you would go to a professional artist, but if it's something that someone really wants in their body and it's simple enough to where you can do it with a homemade gun, I don't see anything wrong with it, as long as you take some kind of safety precautions.
It's a big deal still to me that people meet me for 5-10 minutes and then allow me to do something permanent on their bodies. I mean, it's a really rare thing to find in any other situation in life, that you build that trust so quickly. There is a connection of some sort, whether it's positive or negative. You know, I really enjoy the experience of just having skin to work on and someone who's trusting enough to let me tattoo them. I've got a grenade on my forearm. It says "Time's Up." It's kind of my loose cannon tattoo. I've got a Batman logo on my chest because I was kind of infatuated with Batman when I was 19, and the one I got from a guy in Japan, which is a geisha with a knife hidden up her kimono sleeve, and it's probably one of my favorite ones.
I'm pretty happy with the way the tattoo turned out. You can see the lettering good, a lot better than I would have expected on the word whiskey across for the mouth, and it's pretty quick and fairly painless.
With a homemade tattoo and giving it to a personal friend, I think it definitely creates a very special bond between two friends.
Brandon and I, we already had a good connection, but now that I have some of his artwork on me, it's obviously a little bit more.
There will forever be a connection between me and Phil. No matter where we are in the world, he's always going to look at that and say, yeah, Mad Jack put that on me.
I'm starting a garden.
Are you?
Yeah.
What,
Veggie garden.
awesome. What do you have in it?
Again, we have like some corn, some soybeans, some squash, carrots, some peppers and stuff. It's gonna be pretty sweet.
Oh, fuck. That looks so cool.
And digging?